freezes and causes problems here, or if it works. Well, son of a bitch, it might work even on YouTube. Nicely with this app also. Well, that is weird. That's nice. Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. I have drip over here working nice and clean still. Also, I'm going to put this down here. That way I can see that. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to put this over here. I will shrink this up a little bit though. What I should be able to do though, actually, since I know it's running, is I can put a dock though here. That is a YouTube control panel. And, oh dang it. Forgot I reinstalled everything. Good thing I'm on this place. Hey Sally, how you doing today? I was just trying to get some things running here, so that we can get up and running correctly and nice. And I think I'm going to get it going now. All right, let's try that again. Let's do YouTube control panel. Chat. Hi. Does that go to the chat correctly? That's all I need to see here, because if it does... No, it is not. I thought it was supposed to go in here to chat, but maybe it doesn't. Well, Celia, are you in here hanging out, bud? Well, look at that. Lane, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you were still in here. Hey, well, we do have some of our things going if you want to try it out. Right now, it's actually what you see here, these 2 packs. But I do have a lot of stuff in my store. And we do with the games, we kind of do switch it up and change them around. So if you want to, we can do that. Change things around, have different games. I do have a bunch of different ones. Hey, Deek Daddy, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming over and hanging out, dude. I appreciate it. I'm on, I got some issues, we'll just say. And I came over here to hang out for a little while. Do our thing that we normally do. The angle of the camera is a little different because I got a new camera. I don't know if you like the angle here, but I thought it was pretty good because you can see everything. And if I ever have it, and whenever you open anything, I can pull the cards up nice and close for you guys to see really good. So that's why I was doing that. I thought it was pretty nice. But how you doing, Deke? Or should I say, Jeremy? How's it been, my friend? You know what? I'm going to put out something a little different for our little adventure game, too, instead. I'll add a different thing up here right now. Let's do this with one of these, because I think I'm going to open out some of our adventure stuff here. I'm going to put that there. Where did I put this? Let's do this. And we'll see if you guys want to have any fun with this. We'll put this out here for all of you. And we're going to change the price. We're going to edit this, cancel this. We're going to rerun it, but this time we're going to do it at, no, we're not going to. We're going to say done. Select from shop, but we want to edit the product. I'm going to change the thumbnail this time. No, it's not going to let me. Not going to let me. All right. Let me do that then. Do this then instead. I'll do a new one. Create a new one. Here's our picture going to be right here. I do like how you can put the picture in. I'm going to do that. That's our picture. This is what we're putting in here. That's our new option. Screenshot. Boom. There. This is going to be that. I'm going to put it on for this. And there you go. 0.5. Why not? And I like doing these ones like this. We'll do no duration at the moment. We'll just hang out like this for a little while. And I'll keep doing these like no duration things and start that. Start it. Oh, I put the category in, but I didn't save. There you go. So there you are. I'll run that for a second if you want to try some of those ones out. Hopefully you can hear me and it didn't switch the audio again. It did the audio friggin' switch again. Audio switch again. Why is it doing this to me? It's showing me like there's no audio on here, even though it does work. Audio switch again. Why is it doing this to me? It's showing me like there's no audio on here. It does work. Well, there we go. I figured out how to find some of it. Well, there we go. I figured out how to find some of it. Yeah. All right. I think it's because I hear the audio on here. There you go. There you go. That's why I hear the audio from that one. Gonna make sure I can hear myself, I guess. I'll have to check in and see in on this on a regular basis to make sure I can be heard. If I can be heard, then we'll keep going. Hear me? We can hear me. All right. That's all I need to worry about. We can hear me. All right. I don't want an echo. So I'll put that there. Alrighty, everybody. Let's make sure. That's pretty frustrating that it changes the volume so you can't see anything or drops the audio out on me. Like I have to keep this up like this to be able to see, to make sure I have the cam on correctly. So I can see it there. But that's okay. I see it over here. I can see it over here. I don't want to listen to that. So we don't want. Let's go like this, and we're going to do this ourselves on YouTube for a little bit. If anybody wants to take a look and watch, we're going to open up one of our Outlaws of Thunder Junction that we have. This is one of the ones that we got from the store, for the store itself. We're going to open it this way because we've been having luck when we do it like this. And let's see if we get any more. What's up?
Yes, my heart.
Hey. Audio issue things again.
Yeah, I was just listening to you. I could hear you.
Now you can, because I'm looking at it, but it's showing for some reason there's no audio level, even though there's definitely an audio level coming through. And I think that's what the issue is. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that so we can see the spoilers at the end. Because I like seeing the spoilers at the end.
Just don't. Careful you don't angle too much to see them.
It's okay. Oh, yeah, I know. I can see them.
Just because of the ink camera.
All right, so we have Forest. See, it looks pretty good like that.
Yeah, it does.
Shoot the Sheriff. Shepherd of the Clouds. Scalestorm Summoner. Festering Gulch. Bridled Bighorn. Daring Thunder Chief. Drover Grizzly. Alright, not bad. Hindering Light. No, that's a pretty nice one. A little counter spell. Buried in the Garden foil. Nice Buried in the Garden foil. Duelist of the Mind. Archmage Newts. No, I haven't seen that one yet. Interesting. I'll put that off to the side. Tower Winder. Interesting Tower Winder. Ooh, Commandeer. I like that one. Nice Commandeer. And a Fractured Identity. Nice Mythic foil. Nice Mythic foil.
Cool art.
I know. That art is pretty sweet. And then your token there. Okay. That's a nice. I like that. Nice.
It's a good angle.
Yeah. To be able to see everything?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a nice looking card. I like it. That's a really nice looking card. I like it. I'm going to put it in a sleeve because exile, nice. Exile target, non-land permanent, each player other than its controller creates a token that's a copy of it.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well, I'll put those over, some of those things away. Nice Commandeer, too. I like the art on the Commandeer also.
Another card Mom wants.
Mom's been part of the reason we're opening these is Mom wants to find some there's a couple of mermaid cards Mom wants. And we have not been able to find Mom's mermaid cards yet. But hey, we got some things up here for you right now. Right now it is these right at the moment we have up for those for do our little adventure game. And remember, whenever you come in and you play the adventure games, what you guys always need to remember is our adventure games are awesome because they're animated. You go through a little animated Wasteland adventure when you go and you play them. Nice Archmage Newts. This is whenever Archmage Newt deals combat damage to a player, target instant of sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. That card gains flashback 0 until end of turn instead of Archmage Newt's if saddled. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot nicer card than I was expecting once I read it. I like that one. Let me read this one a little bit more too. Reach, Death Touch. I need to put it back a little further for you guys. There you go. Reach, Death Touch. When Tower Wander enters the battlefield, search your library, enter graveyard for a card named Command Tower, reveal it, put it in your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Ooh, that's a nice one to get a Command Tower out from your graveyard or your land. Oh, that's a nice one with Death Touch. Nice 1/1 with Death Touch also. That's a pretty nice card too. Then you get to shuffle your. That's a nice one also. You get some pretty powerful little new cards in here. Nope, I just bumped the camera. Sorry, guys. You may exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather than pay their spell's mana. Gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose targets. All right, interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting one there. All right. Well, right now, that's what we have up for our game if you'd like to play it. I don't know if you guys like our new angle here. If you do, let me know. I don't know if anybody's watching anything on anywhere to check it out, but yeah. Everybody's stuff should be shipping out. Those that today, can't get it out today because just the weekend. But it was all together to be shipped out, so you'll get it next week. Those that are listening. Sorry, there were some, as you can understand, some issues with getting information because that happens all the time when with me here. So, all right, we got this out. Nothing special with this one. Little Daring Thunder Chief flashback. Daring Thunder Chief enters the battlefield tapped. Nice, not bad on that one. If it didn't enter tapped, it would be nice. So it makes flash kind of pointless. Why does it enter the battlefield tapped? Because that means it can't do anything if it has flash. That's silly. Is it allowed to block still like that? That would be something I'm unaware of. Maybe somebody can tell me that.
Can somebody not attack it right after you put it in?
Maybe I can use it as a... Maybe you have something that says you can direct your... like there's some of the cards that do allow you to direct your damage to something else. So that would make sense if you flash it in and you direct your damage to that card instead. And then it will harm it in a way because it has enough damage to control. Maybe that's what it's used as? I don't know if you can do it that way, though. Or maybe there's some cards that allow you to untap, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some cards that allow you to untap. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I got a couple decent little cards here. We'll check some prices on these. Let's check some prices on this. Why not? We'll see some prices on these, and maybe we'll get some of these out here for some singles in a little while. Play one of the singles games that we got going, that we normally do. But anyways, it's gonna be a very slow day here for a while. Normal Sunday. Normal Sunday. Well, that's what I'm saying. Even slower than normal is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
It's gonna be slower than normal, but we'll see. Maybe we'll have some people that come in to hang out some other places. But let me do this like I was saying. I want to check some pricing. I do want to check some pricing.
Well, Mom may put on some extra clothes and exercise this time.
All right.
In the background.
Yeah, in the background.
Yes.
Why?
This is where my weights are.
That's where your weights are?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's okay.
Well, it's nice that you have the ability to do that and check price real quick.
I know. It is, actually. Yeah, I don't think this was worth anything much. But yes, it is nice that I have the ability to go and check the price real quick on something, and I can do it like a game right away and have the prices out and everything.
Oh, it's out.
All right. Well, we'll keep hanging out here, doing our thing, seeing if you guys like it. We don't know. I don't know. We're hanging out on YouTube at the moment. Some people will find me. Some of you will, some of you won't. But it is early on a Sunday, so I'm not going to really expect much, if that makes any sense.
Yes. I feel like, I don't know. Sundays are like
They're iffy day.
They're like a 9 o'clock start.
Yeah, they're a 9 o'clock start.
Yeah. And just because people wake up, people are at church,
Church. Yeah, I always forget about church because I stopped doing that when I went to a Catholic school. I learned some things that I never agreed with, so I stopped going to church. And also, one of the things I know it's going to make people probably will not like me for saying this, but I always had the comment that if you, my understanding is you go to church, one of the primary things is to ask for forgiveness from God. So if you aren't doing things to be sinning, then you shouldn't need to go to ask forgiveness ever. So just don't do bad things, don't sin. And I know you say everybody sins in different ways and different things on every single day, but God never meant for you to be sinning just because you picked a booger out of your nose that was annoying you. That's like, if he meant that, then he was a pretty petty person, petty the being, and I don't think he was. And that's kind of why I was like, you know what? You don't need to go if you're not doing things wrong. People don't like me for that, though. Then I used to also tell one of my religion teacher, I used to argue that Jesus was an alien. That one was fun. That was more for fun, though. And I think he knew it, too. Because I was a big sci-fi person, so I always, had some sci-fi references, which was more joke than anything. And I think he was getting along with it because he always had a good time with it because he was actually into like those like the sci-fi and fantasy stuff. He actually said at one point he could teach an entire semester on how the Lord of the Rings is an analogy to the Bible or something like that. I'm like, all right, I don't know if I want to be a part of that one.
You could make anything.
I know, that's what I said. That's why I was like, you can turn anything into an analogy. It's like, well, it's like that guy. Remember how there was the kid? I told you that a kid was told to go and write a paper, and he's like, then he wrote a paper, and his teacher, his English teacher in high school, said it was wrong. That's not what the person meant when he was writing the book. He's like, how do you know? You didn't write the book with the person and argue with the teacher. He's like, well, this is what they meant, blah, 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 blah. So he ended up sending a letter to them, plus a few other authors that were still alive. Yeah. Said, hey, what was the meaning of this? Blah, 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 blah. You did this. What did it mean here? So he could actually know what it meant.
Yeah.
Came back, and every single one of them came back with, like, there was no meaning there. It's a fucking story. Every single one of the authors came back and said, there's no meaning, it's a story.
You take from a story what you need in your moment in your life to impact you.
Whatever it is, but the point of it was there was no meaning, it was a story. So this teacher was blowing smoke and making this kid say it was wrong, which was like I was saying when I was younger, it used to be, can you argue your reasoning and why? And if you can and it makes enough sense, then you are going to get an A on your paper. Versus you saying, it doesn't matter what your reasoning was, it was a story, and you interpret the story your way. Yeah. You have to support it with your evidence of why you interpret it for this reason. And that was how it used to be. Now it's you have to interpret the way I tell you, and if you don't, you're wrong.
Yeah, see,
that's why I complain the way I do. That's why I think so.
You like the phrase is help me understand.
Huh?
Help me understand.
I like that phrase.
No, that's how that's one phrase I like to use.
No, that's the phrase you like to use.
Help me understand this. So pretty much, you're bullshit, and you're wrong. But I'll give you an opportunity to help me understand why you're saying that.
Yep.
And if you can't help me understand, then it's gonna make you look like a fool because you can't explain it.
Correct. That's good. That's a good thing too. Good point too. Didn't think about that.
Yep.
Yeah, but either way.
I'll pay you down. Oh, you're not supposed to be.
It's intriguing. It's intriguing, that's all. I always found it fun.
It's intriguing.
I just wanted to make sure I could hear.
I'm having my coffee. I didn't feel so bad this morning.
You didn't?
No.
Well, that's good.
I drank a shit ton of water yesterday.
Well, that's going to help.
it today, but let's feel.
Nice forest. Ooh, those ones are nice. I should put this on this
Land?
side. Yeah, I like the land. It looks cool.
I always like the lands when they start.
Like
doing
the
different
special
art.
lands?
Yeah.
The special art lands?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them. Well, that's why I like to keep them ourselves to put in our decks that we want. So that's why I was saying, like, when we leave, what we'll do is we'll take the cool things that we like and spice the decks up with them so they look cool and they're fun. And we can play them with all of them sealed, the ones that we want to keep. And we'll just bring those, and if we find something somewhere, we're happy to travel somewhere and they want it, or fuck it. Maybe we're still in the U.S. for a little while, you know?
Stop looking at
Then
me.
I'm doing, and we just play on here for a little bit. You know? And I do it on the boat as we travel around the U.S. areas for a little while.
Get out.
And people know that it's going to be a week before they get their stuff. Because it's always going to ship.
International.
And no, it's going to ship when we get back on this date. So I do a show. Say we're in wherever we are, I'll do a show. Like, hey, we're doing a show on this day. I'm going to be back in the U.S. and it's shipped that day. It's all going to be packed up and shipped on this day, on this
We
day.
already put it out, like FYI.
And no, literally,
shipping
date is this time. Like, let everybody know. And if they want to join and then do the game, I do some stuff and I do the adventure. You know what I'm saying? The adventure, like you were saying, I build my adventures like people seem to like.
Well, how would you ship that stuff? Would you have packing stuff on the boat?
No, I would have it all. I wouldn't have packing stuff on the boat. I would have like bags and stuff on the boat, and then we would just, so like as we're in this area and we're going back and forth for the first few months is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then we'd come back and I just have it like a box of the packing shit at my mom's house. I pack it up and ship it out at fucking New Smyrna when we get back here to visit, or wherever we come back to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we, like, the point of what I was thinking was go back and forth a few times to get everybody used to it. Then we can go after a little further, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when we're here, and we come back, would we anchor somewhere, or would
Yeah.
we want to, like, I don't know if we've got a mooring, or would we want to be at a dock if it's only for a short time?
Depends on how short and how much it is.
Because I'm just worried about, our river is not.
It depends on how short, it depends really, Steph.
Yeah.
You know? It depends.
They don't dredge enough.
No, they don't necessarily.
Hence, over by the South Causeway, there's like 4 fucking sunken silos.
No, those are there because of all the poor and people that stole them and tried to live on them and then crashed them. All the homeless people. That's what that's from, actually.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know that?
I investigated it a little bit. I looked into why there's so many of them around. Tried to figure it out. Like, this is fucking ridiculous that there's like 6 boats all over the place and nothing's ever done with it. Well, what the problem is the guy's boat was stolen. He always claimed his insurance. It's done out of his hand anymore. He's not touching that thing because it was stolen.
Yeah.
And then they go and they crash it. And it stays there and no one touches it because that person's homeless and they bounce.
Yeah. Interesting.
Or the boat's barely living in the first place, but they consider it, they can still register it for dirt cheap. And they live on it. And then they hit something or it just sinks because it's old. That was 2 of them sunk just because they were old and junked and probably shouldn't have been out there. But people that were not, they were poor that they couldn't afford to live, that's fine. But at the same time, like, you can't just leave a fucking boat in the middle of a river. People can though.
I mean, luckily the ones that are in the middle of the river are over where it's super shallow, and you can tell where the hurricanes have really shifted the sand.
Yeah. Let's put out a new thing here. Let's put out this. Some Fallout with some Ikoria. You guys should be able to see all of the frequently asked question, Wasteland Adventure. There you go. Oh, we have to. I have to edit this a little bit. Highlight all, copy.
Stop.
All right, that's what I need to adjust. All right. Yep, that's what it is. It is in there. Okay. Good. It's still there, correct. I like it. So there's the adventure. And this one, adventure one, the nice one with this adventure game is I can actually do the one where I give away stuff. Here. By the way. I can do it correctly where I give away the free item.
Yeah.
Here.
Nice. We should go to Mango.
Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful new spot.
I'll try them out. I like Thai Mango a lot.
Yeah, me too. There's nothing really happening.
Savory's closing it out.
Ready?
Now, I got some pop and dance remixes for you, handpicked by our editors.
All right.
From Dylan Francis.
That's not bad. Not bad.
It's the food that gets me.
Yeah. Should I put out something for like a giveaway that I'll run at some point?
Yeah.
Why not? What do we want? We can do this. They pay for shipping, so I can just put out like a pack of some kind even. Should I put out a pack of some kind? And just say it's at the end of the show for those that hang out and like a buyer giveaway thing?
Yeah.
A buyer's giveaway? I don't know if they let me do those. But I'll try it. Let's try that. And I'll do this. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can get that set up here.
I should be making my grocery list. I can work out, I go to the grocery store.
Let me see if I can do
I
that.
Clean.
None. I'm going to go screenshot. Product name. Spin timer. Product value. Select weight. Magic. Time Spire Remastered Draft. Well, I don't need to. That's what I'll put out, and we'll do that. We'll do that like at the end of the show. Maybe we'll do that earlier if we get a bunch of people coming in and buying stuff. We'll spin. It'll spin for 30 seconds. 30 seconds too long to spin? That's half a minute. 20 seconds probably seems better. For how like to spin the wheel once I run it.
Yeah, 30 is way too long.
20 seconds or 10?
15.
They don't have an option. 20 seconds or 10.
Oh, 20.
All right.
That's not an option.
That is not an option.
I thought those were my choices. I could give you them in between.
So we'll put that out as a giveaway at some point. Yeah, why not? I like doing stuff like that. We'll do that a little later because you guys, for those of you that want to come in, buy some things, if you hang out with us, we'll get that out as a giveaway a little bit later. Now I'm going to put this stuff up here for those that you may want it. Let's see if you want some Fallout and some Ixalan. We'll put this one out here for... Cancel this. When we done, create new. It's going to be this. Screenshot. We can do that. Oh, that didn't copy right. Oh, I have to cancel that one. Nope. Nope, I'm going to do this again. Close that. I'm going to actually remove this product. And we're going to do a quick ad again. Do an auction like I was doing before. Put those both like that. So you can see everything. Screenshot it. That. 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 There you go. There you go. We'll run that for this time frame. And there we go. If anybody wants them, try that out. How do I change it? All right, let's fix this here. No one's in it right now. So I'm going to fix that. Done. Edit. Free stuff. Please follow on YouTube at FOS Gamers. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. There. Get my drink out. We've been hanging out here. No one's in here. No one will be in here probably this morning at all. I'm probably just wasting my time.
Well, I can make some breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
Is
This is just
a request that you have?
No, this is just a showing my.
I'm just showing your presence. So
Nope.
we can get rid of shit, and we're how do you have plans, James?
I know. It just sucks. I
It does.
put a lot of effort into doing something nice for people to have liars ruin it.
I know.
Like flat out liars ruin it.
I know.
Just so those of you may know, I used to stream somewhere else, as some of you saw. I've had a flat out liar come in and say, so all right, for instance, here they told me they were not able to, they didn't know what was in the mystery bags. Yet, right here, they're listed on everything, and if anybody ever asks, they're also listed in the buy now when they buy one. And it's also, if they would like to, I can do this for them. I've said it many times before for these people. Hey, let me know. Let me help you. And what happens is, I do this, and I expand it for you so you can see everything you need. Then I shrink it back up. And that happens all the time, and that's part of the reason why I do these things this way. So, hey, maybe one of these days I'll have some, at some point, some honest people will be around doing things, but we'll find out. Maybe not. I don't think so.
It's all about transparency.
That's what I was trying to do, but hey, no one cares anymore on this planet. Now I can adjust the time on some of these, obviously, if you want. Oh, I forgot to put our mystery boxes out. Duh. No wonder why things aren't all with those. Let me find all of them. Let me find them all.
So you're live streaming twice
I am?
on YouTube.
Really? Drip is live streaming now?
Yeah, it says MTG breaks, free vault packs, and there's an FOS Gamers live stream.
Okay, let me see, because it wasn't showing me that before. I'll turn off the other one then.
See? Live.
2 of them. All right, cool. Let me see why it was doing that, because it's not supposed to. Let me go back. Look at that, and now finally broke on there. So it took a little bit for this one to start. That's what it is.
Alright. It's like a delay.
Yeah. 2 of them. All right, cool. Yep. All right, so what I'll do is this now. Sweet. Less resources on my computer. Stop streaming.